Welcome back to Soulcraft. Episode 4 is going to start today and now. Um, so in the last episode, we finished up making an actual zombie grinder. We did some resource grinding. Died quite a few times trying to help Panic with some stuff. We put down the sugar cane and made, I believe last episode we opened all this up and made this pathway like thing going up and placed a lot of trees. I also came up in that last video with the idea for a shop called the Desert Dessert. That's right. Where I'd basically be selling all random desert-based items. And so in between the end of that video and the start of this video, I have gone resource gathering. So first of all, we've got a good amount of sandstone now. Oh, that's why it's cut sandstone. But we've got a good amount of sandstone. We've got a lot of logs. We went to the acacia and collected quite a bit of this. And we got some leaves, and then we had all of our shears break. Nothing in here. Last episode we did get a bunch of sand. And we also got a bee in between the episodes. But also between the episodes, I decided to go mining for a bit. That's the wrong chest. Whoops. And now we have 17 diamonds. So we had 3, 4, something like that. And I found some more diamonds. We got a little bit more lapis, coal, and iron. So we're a little better now. And now we can actually buy some space for our shop. And then actually start making diamonds. Which I still am not quite sure what our shop design will be. But it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. I was thinking maybe making a mini desert biome, or maybe even a mini desert temple with some chests inside that's selling my stuff. The thing is, we only have a 100 block area to work with, so let's see, if we were to make a desert temple, we have a temple around here somewhere, so if I just go there and lose hunger on my way there, because Chicken Farm does not like me, but we can probably go to the temple and do some measuring kind of stuff and reduce down on how large it is. Okay, we have some chicken. That's actually quite surprising. So we will head over to the temple, which I think the temple is this way, but I'm not 100% sure. I know there are 2 temples nearby, and this is the one that I believe is nearest to me. And the only one that I remember its actual location. The first temple that we saw was in the first video explaining what Soulcraft is. So, yep, there it is. Man, I've been tempted to kill bunnies, and I know that sounds very bad and kind of sad, but I want one head of every creature, so you know. Alright, so this goes back probably a little further than this to right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Maybe a little further out. We'll just say 21 for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so it's a perfect square then. So if we shrink this to being a 10 by 10 spot, this would have to go down to 10 blocks, so we'd have to reduce 11 blocks. So we could, let's just take this whole front face and use it to experiment. Man, the temple, it seems like it's so much bigger than it is. So we could have something like this. And then that could represent the front face. And then in the middle here we do have that. So we can go like this. And then go like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think we can make this work. We can make this look decent. Alright, we have got a decent design down for our desert dessert. It looks like there's another bee right here, so that's pretty good. We can go ahead and grab that bee. But now that we're done collecting materials and such, I think it's probably going to be a good idea to start setting up the place. This bee is being stubborn, isn't it? Come on, come down here. We're going to put you with your new friend, or maybe previous friend that I took away from you. That's kind of sad now that I think about it. I can't believe it's not syrup. No, that doesn't work at all. Okay, but with what we've got in our inventory, I guess we should probably take some of our own sandstone too, just in case. Alright. And then we'll take this and turn it into this chiseled sandstone. Alright, all we need now is one more chest. Let's see, hold on. Leaves. We can put leaves and sugar. We're not going to sell cactus yet, but we'll put leaves and sugarcane in the same one. Then acacia logs and sands. So yeah, 4 chests. We're going to definitely need to expand this eventually. Actually, we'll make a double chest for the sand and the sandstone. Alright. So 6 chests, that should be good. Alright. So I say, let's take round chest, our diamond block, and our materials. We'll put those in later. But I say we go to the shopping district and begin building our thingamabob that I forgot the name of. Our desert dessert shop. Alright, we are back at the shopping district, and we are going to put our diamond block down right here. And now we can actually set up an area to build our shop. I'm possibly going to put it right here in the water. It looks kind of nice right here. And it actually has a decent amount of space, and I can make a path. It looks like someone's got a shop coming up right there. So we should probably try and test out some stuff. I'm probably going to try and mark out an area over here with some sand so that we actually have some sort of basis for the area. So we got to go 10 blocks further. Alright. And yeah, we're just going to go back. But we're going to have to probably place... Oh, nice lag. Probably going to place some sandstone instead right over here. So we could actually just start building it in general, but I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to continue building this, and once I am done building it, I will cut back to a completed version. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, here we are back, done with the dessert shop. Um, with at least how it looks in the exterior and such. And so we're going to start putting as much as we can in there. But currently, it turned out to look pretty good for my first shop. And I'm not terribly angry with how it looked. It looks good, and I think that I did pretty good. And I'm happy with the result of it. So right now we were going to go back to the base to be able to get some more stock and to be able to stock the place up some more, make it so that we can actually start selling stuff and get diamonds, of course. And so once we arrive back at the shop, once we've put everything in the shop and everything, we will return to the base probably. And so once we have done that, I will see you guys when we are done putting stock in. Okay, we are back here at the base. For now, we should probably sit our sand back in this chest and put our sandstone in there, I guess. Let's check out our chickens. Oh yes, we're actually getting some chicken from that, which is pretty good. Anyways, right now we're going to need to find a spot to put our terrarium for bees. Not terrarium, what's it called? Apiary. Putting an apiary up for the bees. It will definitely be one of these two corners, similarly to the chest room and the sugarcane room. And this one right here is probably not going to be a better choice. It's a little closer to the acacia, and it's somewhat considered a desert biome. While over here, it's further away from the desert biome. It's closer to trees, which bees like, right? And it's going to be a little less work trying to set out the actual space for the apiary. So it's kind of a win-win situation, no matter which way we go. However, we should probably go up here to the trees and try and find a new beehive, because we already have one. But there was one over here, and then as you can see right here, a creeper blew up and the beehive blew up with it. So that's not very fun to have happen, especially when you're trying to get bees. But we already have 2 bees, so we'll be able to breed them. So that's good. But now we got Silk Touch from Panic from the shopping district, so we can collect the beehive. And right here, I'm going to clean up the area and try and set up a apiary for our bees. So see you guys. Alright, we are back. We have built the bee habitat. We've got a glass front panel to make it so we can see inside and we can see the bees. We've got a door here and here just so that they don't try and pathfind to the trap doors, because I believe they do that, but not to normal doors. We've got a tree in there we're going to move a beehive to, and we've got a nice little wooden roof. So this actually turned out to look pretty nice. As a pass-by place, it does look pretty interesting. So now that we have that in place, I think that not only is it time to move the bees there, that also means that it's time to not only make a new pickaxe, but to give this new pickaxe the Silk Touch enchantment. So, well, I kind of got to craft it first. Whoops. First, let's sort our inventory out a little, because this is quite the mess of an inventory. We've got wood everywhere. We've got stuff Just stuff. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright. We go like this. Make our pickaxe. And then we give our pickaxe Silk Touch. And now we can go mine the beehive. And actually, just in case a bee has visited there, and there are bees there, I'll bring this just in case. What the? How did you... Okay. Well, that's actually making some chicken now, so... Now that I think about it, I doubt he actually got out, but rather chickens are just spawning in the area. Alright, any bees, any honey? Oh, there's honey. Alright, and there's no bees in here, right? And there we go. We have got ourselves a bee nest. And so I'm not a master at bee farming and such. All I know is that a bee nest can hold honey in it. That's really all I know. I think once there's honey in it, you can shear it for a honeycomb, maybe. But that's really still the extent of my knowledge. And actually, that looks a little wonky. Let's move this back one. Wait, why am I not just using this? Move this back like that. It looks a little nicer. Alright. So the bee nest is there. Now it's time to take the bees over here. I'll keep that open so they can get in. Bees, come here, bees. Alright. Yeah, you want these flowers, huh? Just come with me. You can get these flowers soon enough, my friends. Man, I'm so happy they added bees to this game. 1.15 was a small update. It didn't add too much, but adding bees, that was so good. Bees, bees, bees. Alright, come on. Yes. Is my game lagging? Or can you just not fly through there? You just can't get through, huh? Alright. Okay, there you go. Now where is your friend? Hey. Hey, hey. You want this flower? Yeah, there you go. Come on, this way. Then come on in here. Come on. Here. Yes. Yes. Alright. And now we'll have you guys come over here just in case so you don't get out. And then I've never seen a baby bee. Oh, he's so tiny. Oh, that's so awesome. I love this game. And now, I'm not sure how they make honey, but something will happen soon, hopefully. They just go in the... They go in the nest. That's so... Oh, that's so cool. Do we just wait for honey? I don't know. I'll wait here, maybe search some stuff up online, and I'll be back when something happens, or when I find out something. And we are back. We have been here for a little bit. We got ourselves a second beehive. We've got campfires under here. We've got some honey on us right now. And if we go over to sorting, oh yeah, and there were a few creeper explosions around here, so there are a few missing blocks. But if we go back here, we have this, we have all these honeycombs, we have a honey block right there, and we're about to get another honey block. Okay, it does give us back glass bottles. That's nice. That's good to know. So far, this is producing pretty good honey. And so it might be a good idea to have this. Oh, wow. That is quite the oh my lord. Quite the amount of creepers down there. I'm gonna need to mob proof that area. Holy crap. Jeez. As I was saying though, over here we can have the bee habitat, a nice looking place, and then under it we can have a full-fledged bee farm. And that might actually be pretty good for getting a good amount of honey. And for that we need a decent amount of glass, which I've got basically as much glass as I should need. There will probably be needed more, but for now this should probably be enough for a good amount of honey. So let's turn all this into that. Look at that. All of the glass perfectly. Okay. So now we have a good amount of bottles, so we can get a bunch of honey, and therefore a bunch of honey blocks. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to charge. I've been thinking maybe 1 diamond for 8 honey blocks, but I'm not too sure if I'm being overpriced, if I'm being underpriced, because it's decently easy to earn. But for 1 diamond you get this much slime from Panic, and honey is similar in the way that you can use them for basically the same things, except honey is more useful for item sorters, since they're smaller than the average block, and block items can actually go through them. So it's actually a little more useful, except I'm not sure if honey reduces fall damage or not, like slime blocks do. But I know you don't bounce off them the same way. So currently we are going to mark out a section under here. And actually it doesn't need to be that large of a section either. We might build actually just a farm by itself away from there, so we can have a nice looking district, or not nice looking district, but a nice looking God, what are they called? I know what they're called, but a nice little habitat for the bees. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I believe it starts with an A, and I'll probably put some sort of subtitle or something over it right now to tune you guys into it. But I'm thinking, since over here we have the zombie grinder, we turn this section, this area, into a place for mob farms and farms for our shops. Except I think I have decided for sure that our villagers and such are gonna go over here, where we mined out all the sand in the last video. Alright, but for now, we're probably going to have to end this episode, and in the next episode we will have the area near the mob grinder cleaned up. We will probably have an actual automatic bee farm set up as well, making use of the dispenser slash comparator system. I did some research. But thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I hope you liked a episode full of bees and shopping, or shop making. And I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys on episode 5.